Good morning, it's today again. Welcome back to Joseph's Reserves. I'm Joseph, and I store 20% of my income in the form of rare coins and precious metals. I just finished a 2-week series going over every single bit of gold and silver that I have, and my goal was to find out exactly how my portfolio is split between silver, gold, and platinum. So I showed all of my gold, I showed all of my silver, and immediately the question was asked, can you show your platinum? So today, even though it's quite small, we're going to be going over my entire platinum stack. So right now I hold about 44% of my portfolio in gold, 55% of my portfolio in silver, and less than 1% of my portfolio, actually 0.73%, is made up of platinum. But today I'm going to show you the whole thing. Before we get any further, I have to recognize AKA Bradley for getting the first comment on yesterday's video. Thank you for all your support, and make sure y'all hit him up in the comments below. But today I actually have a special shout out for Erwin Wheeler. He went back to a video I posted 7 months ago and became the first comment on that video. So if you guys are interested, there is still a chance to go to my older videos and watch those, because that's pretty good content too. But you can become the first comment on those old videos. So the opportunity is there. Who's going to take it? So let's get into this platinum. My first thought about platinum is that everyone always says it's not a monetary metal. It's an industrial metal. And while that is true, I believe platinum is actually the perfect metal to be coinage. It's a great metal for money. So what makes something good for hard money? Gold and silver work for thousands of years because they checked a lot of these boxes. They don't tarnish, they're dense, they're divisible, they're hard to counterfeit, and they're dense and feel valuable in your hand. Gold especially has this psychological effect. It's heavy and it doesn't corrode, it doesn't disappear over time, and it's extremely rare. And now that's where platinum gets interesting. Platinum also doesn't tarnish, and it's even denser than gold. It's harder, tougher, more chemically stable, and it's extremely more rare than gold. I've even heard people say that platinum is better at being gold than gold. To get an idea about how rare platinum is mined to the extent of about 180 to 200 metric tons every year, while gold is actually mined to about 3,000 metric tons every year. So platinum is 15 to 20 times more rare in the Earth's crust. In addition, platinum is actually used up by industry. It's used in catalytic converters, chemical refining, medical devices, electronics, and even hydrogen and fuel cell technology. As those industries ramp up, the demand is going to skyrocket, sending the price way higher. Platinum used to be more valuable than gold, and many are saying it can return to that position. Even though platinum is not categorized as a monetary metal, which means it is not stored up by banks or massive financial players, platinum is used up massively by industry, and only a few collectors and stackers are starting to pay attention to the platinum bullion that exists. With how little platinum is pulled out of the ground and how much of it is used by industry, this platinum bullion is actually quite rare. Some may be upset about the premiums that exist on platinum. However, if you take into account how little platinum bullion actually exists, I believe that the premiums are half to a third of what they should be. So if platinum is such this perfect metal for coinage, why is it that no country ever experimented with making platinum coins? Well, that's actually not the case. Back in the mid-1800s, I believe 1820s to 1840s, Russia actually tried circulating platinum coins. These were a 3 ruble, 6 ruble, and 12 ruble coin These coins were made with 95% platinum, and the 12 ruble coin weighed over 41 grams, containing 1.26 troy ounces of platinum. So if platinum is so perfect, what happened to these coins? Well, platinum doesn't have the one thing that gold does, and that is trust. Gold has been used for thousands and thousands of years. It's immediately recognizable. Platinum, especially at this time, was a metal that no one had ever really touched before. It was hard to identify and actually stamped with a higher face value than their gold coins, so it was very difficult for the general public to accept these coins as circulating coins. But now, platinum bullion is made by almost all the same countries that make gold and silver bullion. Yes, they do make significantly less, but now it is clearly marked and testable. Right now, gold and silver have all the attention. They're both at historic heights. Gold is steadily moving up, and silver is volatile and emotional. But platinum, almost nobody is talking about it. And it's this kind of a lack of attention that cuts both ways. Platinum is less predictable, less liquid, and less hyped, but also potentially more profitable. When something is ignored, thinly traded, and genuinely scarce, movements can be violent when attention returns. So, what does that mean for the platinum in my stack? I'm starting to think that even though right now I have a small amount of platinum, that might change. Not because I think platinum should replace gold or silver, because it doesn't and it won't, but it fills a different role. Gold is trust, silver is utility and accessibility, and platinum is scarcity and industrial necessity. And right now, the way the world is, with supply chains being fragile, the industry evolving so much, and money being printed endlessly, platinum feels like the quiet metal that might surprise people later. So right now, platinum is less than 1% of my stack, and I believe I'm probably going to be pushing it more towards 3 to 5% as time goes on. Right now, if I wanted to be in that area, I would have to add an entire ounce of platinum to my stack. And I'm not quite sure how I feel about that yet. So yeah, that's platinum. Let me know what you think. Is platinum underrated, or is it exactly where it belongs? If y'all like this video, make sure you go down and hit that like button, comment, ask for any type of video that you might be interested in. But most of all, thank you for watching. And just remember, every ounce adds up. So no matter how small, just keep stacking.